na resulta ng mga bagyo at pagbaha.
As inflation holds steady in October,
Hi, today I will briefly explain the economic situation of Sudan. Sudan is the largest lower-income country located in the Northwest Africa, with its capital city in Khartoum. It has a population about 50 million people. Traditionally, Sudan's economy depends heavily on agriculture and natural resources, especially food, oil, as well as some service activities. However, since the armed conflict that started in April 2023, Sudan economy has worsened significantly. The conflict has disrupted production, trade routes, government operations, and basic markets activities, making it difficult for the economy to function normally. Okay, so we talk about current economic conditions. Recent economic indicators show that Sudan is facing a serious economic crisis. In 2024, Sudan's GDP was around 49.7 billion US dollars, with GDP per capita below 1,000 US dollars, indicating a low standard of living. The economy has also shrunk sharply, with GDP growth declining by about 14% in 2024, according to the World Bank data. This shows that economic activities have slowed down significantly. On the other hand, inflation and currency issues. One of the biggest problems Sudan faces is extremely high inflation. Inflation reached around 230% in 2023, and it is expected to remain very high in 2024. This is mainly due to currency depreciation and supply shortage caused by conflict. The Sudanese pound has also lost a lot of its value. Before the war, the exchange rate was about 580 Sudanese pounds per US dollar, but by early 2024, it had weakened to over 1,100 in official markets and even higher in the parallel market. This shows severe pressure on Sudan's foreign exchange system. Talk about external trade. In terms of external trade, Sudan relies heavily on primary commodities. Its main exports include crude oil, gold, and oilseed. Because of this, the economy of Sudan is very vulnerable to price fluctuation and conflict-related disruption. Overall, Sudan is a clear example of how conflict, high inflation, currency depreciation, and dependence on commodities can weaken an economy in a country. Political instability has reduced policy effectiveness and investor confidence, while rising prices have reduced household purchasing power. Without an end to the conflict and strong economic stabilization measures, Sudan's economic recovery is expected to remain fragile, with ongoing risks to economic growth, food security, and social welfare.
Inflation has become a serious problem in Sudan and affects many aspects of the country's economy and people life. One major problem is the rising cost of living. Price of basic goods such as food, fuel, and transportation have increased rapidly, making it very difficult for households to meet their daily needs. Many families have struggled to afford necessities, especially those with low or fixed income. Inflation has also reduced the purchasing power of money. As prices rise, the value of the Sudanese pound continues to fall. Many people can buy fewer goods and services with the same amount of money. Salaries and wages do not increase at the same rates as prices, which causes financial stress for workers and pensioners.
Inflation has increased poverty and inequality in Sudan. More people are being pushed below the poverty line as essential items become unaffordable. This situation is worsened by food shortage caused by higher import costs and disrupted supply chains due to political instability and conflict. Many households now face food insecurity and poor nutrition. Inflation also creates problems for businesses and the overall economy. High production costs, unstable exchange rates, and economic uncertainty discourage investment and reduce business activity. This leads to fewer job opportunities and slower economic growth. Overall, inflation in Sudan is not only an economic issue but also a social crisis that continues to lower living standards and threaten long-term stability in the country.
Alright, so next I will explain to you guys about the solution. Solution 1. Controlling money supply. To reduce inflation caused by excessive money printing, the government must limit the growth of money supply. The Central Bank of Sudan should implement strict monetary policies and reduce reliance on printing money to finance budget deficit. This will help control price increases and stabilize the economy. So the next solution is stabilizing the exchange rate. Inflation due to currency depreciation can be reduced by strengthening the Sudanese pound. This can be done by increasing exports, attracting foreign investment, and improving foreign exchange management. A stable currency will lower the cost of imported goods such as food and fuel. Right, so the last solution is reducing production costs. To address cost push inflation, the government should support farmers and manufacturers by lowering fuel, electricity, and transportation costs. Improving infrastructure and encouraging local production can help reduce businesses' expenses and keep prices affordable for consumers.
Sudan's current economic situation clearly shows the severe impact of prolonged conflict on the developing economy. The ongoing war has weakened economic growth, disrupted production and trade, and causes extreme inflation and currency depreciation. As a result, many Sudanese households are struggling with rising living costs and declining purchasing power. Sudan's heavy dependence on primary commodities such as oil and gold has also made its economy highly vulnerable to external shocks and internal instability. Without political stability, effective economic policies, and support for reconstruction, the country's economic recovery will remain slow and uncertain. Therefore, ending the conflict and restoring economic stability are crucial steps for Sudan to rebuild its economy, improve living standards, and ensure long-term economic sustainability. Thank you.